out with a dislocated shoulder. Larry Bird, first shot of the game.
I think it's very important that the 76ers, under these circumstances.
Cheeks is on Henderson, Tony on ML Carr. Caldwell Jones to guard Robert Parrish. Julius Erving is watching Maxwell, and Bobby Jones on Bird, who gets in with a layup. Good execution. Larry Bird is not the leading scorer. A sixth consecutive sellout. Andrew Toney, he has to hit today for Philadelphia to have a chance, really.
And I look at
to succeed, has his first points. Parrish outside again, hits. Missed the last one. Robert Parrish with 2 baskets. The slide lead either club had was 5 by Philadelphia. Larry Bird ties the score. Larry Bird said, I know my shot will be there on Sunday. I'll drop it for you. I can guarantee you that. As it turns out. I'd agree with it. McHale with less than 2 minutes to go. Open inside. McHale facing the hoop. He likes the shoot from there. And Kevin McHale now has 4 points in the game. Paul and Toney picks it up. Andrew Toney in the corner. Clint Richardson blocked by McHale. Taken down by 8. McHale with another block shot. 3-on-1 break. And Larry Bird. 8 points for Larry Bird. And the Celtics lead it 32-31. Via Boston. They played Game 7 last year. Celtics won by 1 after trailing 3-1. They've come back from 3-1 in this year's Series 2. Julius Erving trying to get in the column. Hits the outside shot. The doctor has hit.
Offense out makes the start higher, and so the shot they get is not as easy a shot like that one.
Julius Erving on the break. 3 baskets now, and a 5. 4 minutes to play. Steal, Toney. He's got Erving and Cheeks. Erving. Basket counts and a foul. Julius Erving. And good to...
After the NBA-ABA merger, the Philadelphia 76ers obtained the player rights for Julius Erving from the New York Nets, reaching the 1977 NBA Finals in his first year with the team. In the following seasons, the team traded with the Denver Nuggets to acquire Bobby Jones and also drafted guards Maurice Cheeks and Andrew Toney. As a result, the 76ers made both the 1980 and 1982 NBA Finals, losing in 6 games to the Los Angeles Lakers each time. The 76ers became an undisputed super team on September 15, 1982, when restricted free agent Moses Malone was acquired in a sign-and-trade with the Houston Rockets. The 1982-83 Philadelphia 76ers achieved a 65-17 record in the regular season, and when asked how they would fare in the playoffs, Malone answered 4-4-4, predicting a sweep in each series. The Sixers nearly achieved Malone's boast, sweeping the New York Knicks, defeating the Milwaukee Bucks in 5 games, and winning the 3rd championship in franchise history with a 4-game sweep of the defending champion Lakers in the 1983 NBA Finals. The following season, the 76ers only managed a 52-30 record, and were upset in the first round by the New Jersey Nets. In the 1984 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers drafted Charles Barkley with the 5th overall pick. With the inclusion of Barkley, the 76ers improved to a 58-24 record and reached the conference finals, where they were eliminated by the Boston Celtics in 5 games. The following season, the 76ers had a 54-28 record, and were eliminated in the conference semifinals by the Milwaukee Bucks in 7 games. In the offseason, Bobby Jones announced his retirement, and the 76ers traded Moses Malone to the Washington Bullets, 23, ending the super team era of the Philadelphia 76ers with the sole championship. Julius Erving later retired in 1987. And other notable players slowly left over the following years.
Which they were after 4 games to the 100, after it's gone 3-3 with the Celtics, and so far it's been a quiet Boston Garden Court. The only raucous reaction we had was when they introduced the players.
Now here's Toney going, Maxwell's going for the block. So he made sure he committed, and there's the foul on Ainge. What Toney did was good. He made Maxwell commit, because if he didn't go for the block, then he would have had the layup.
Bill, it didn't look like that was a bad attempt by Ainge to stop Erving.
Well, you have to try that, but with Irving has such control with that ball around the basket, he knows what he's doing.
Philadelphia by 5, nearing a minute and a half to go first half. Toney against Ford. Banks it in. He's so quick. Andrew Toney, 16 points.
Now that was some shots. Because Chris Ford played good defense on Philadelphia's picked up a pretty good lead.
4 fouls in the first minute and a half. Irving blocks it. Here comes Cheeks, a 3-on-1. Maurice Cheeks to Julius Irving. Smooth as silk for Julius.
And that's where the Sixers usually run their break. Is off of turnovers, steals, and block shots. More than rebounds even. When most teams get their fast breaks, will be generated off of defensive rebounds and good
standing personality. A lot of time on the clock. Carr going to the hoop. Larry Bird gets the layup. Good execution. Bird waited at the baseline and cut in. He has 16 points to lead the Celtics. Foul. Under 7 minutes to go, third period. Toney having trouble with the dribble. They trap him. Julius finding Banner. Banner was open, but he has lost his confidence in the shot. I hate to repeat it so many times. Rejection. Danny Ainge picks it up. Block shot was Parrish's. And the basket. And the Celtics. Toney. Sixers have been in this position before. And Andrew Toney hits a jump shot, has 18 points. Here comes Ainge, loops it to Maxwell and out of bounds. Over Maxwell for that bucket. Yeah, you're right about Danny Ainge, but Ainge has probably played better than anyone expected in this tough role with Tiny out of there. Andrew Toney hits from the baseline, so it looks as if Toney's not shy with the shot right now. 20 points.
He's playing a little better than he played Friday. He will tell you that.
Parrish now with 13 points. Toney from the corner hits again. Well, he is on the mark. Andrew Toney, 22 points, the leading scorer in the game. Bird has 20. Richardson is inside, and now Bantam has position inside. Julius Irving from the corner. Baseline shot by the Doc, has 17 points. 8 this period. He's 7 for 16 from the field. The clock winding down in the third period. Maxwell blocked by Julius Irving. Irving with the block shot, and 11 seconds to go. Philadelphia can open up their biggest lead. They've matched it right now at 10. 3 seconds. Julius, long-range bomb is good at the buzzer. And so we have the sounds of silence in Boston Garden after 3 periods of play. If you had to drag them out of the coffin, the Philadelphia 76ers are very much alive. They have a 12-point lead, 12 minutes to go in the 7th and deciding game.
They get good ball move. They're a good shooting club, too.
Julius Irving, he has found his shooting eye from outside in this